How did this happen? I passed the test. I was granted the truth. I have the answer with me. What did I do wrong?
No, 37. None of this was your fault. Hysteria has come to this island, and people are caught up in it. It is the storm syndrome, taking the form of war. Has it been 6 hours since we entered the cave? That strange dream. It lasted longer than I thought. This is bad. The plan we have with Zeno. 37. I have to go.
I have to find Sophia.
"37.
Six, you seem...
식스 파리. 식스 파리. 에이스 아니 에이스가 아니고 식스 파리.
Have you passed the test? On what question did you seek its knowledge? And what answer did it give you?
Six, weren't you going to perform the cleansing ceremony? And Sophia, she...
Please come up to me, Miss Verton. I wish to have a word with you. "50 strides from here, on the semicircle square, you will find your friends and the rest of our people. I have done as much cleansing as I could. If nothing goes wrong, they will regain consciousness soon."
May I know what happened during the cleansing ceremony? 37 and I each had a bizarre dream after the earthquake. Did everyone on the island fall asleep too?
The island's order is forged by our faith. And now that faith has been broken, that is all there is to it.
베넷 멋있지.
What did you say?
Upon our arrival, I sensed a large-scale ritual surrounding the island. Is that the circle you kept talking about?
아니 모두 개웃기네.
Was it broken during the ceremony?
No,
웃기더라.
the ceremony was just a ceremony. It was never the
뭐야
source of our
28만이
faith.
나오네.
맞아요.
Our journey was ended by the same thing that began it, Miss Verton.
근데 성임을 이지랄 났는데.
아니 4세트도 아닌데 저런 게
which is
나왔어.
the truth.
스탯만 맞췄습니다.
우와 치명타 55%나 되네.
공포, 치확,
네 괜찮네.
It doth not surprise
공포,
me.
치피,
The
공포
wise, so
TP가 지금 더
blinded by their
중요해.
pursuit of
너
knowledge,
저거
they often
4세트
neglect
되면
the harshness of reality,
40% 붙으니까 너
a
무려
common
치확이
downfall
95야.
of the contemplative. Pray tell,
에이야
in the
늑말이네.
midst of
싫어요.
such overwhelming destruction, where has their vaunted
아, 저
wisdom
로봇
gone?
볼 때마다 개웃기네.
And what good does it bring in this final hour?
스니치 개 아파하는데? 너무 가까이
I can
해가지고.
hear thy weeping and bellowing within, Miss Sophia. Many a time you have knelt at the temple of truth, devoted yourself, prayed for your people, and withstood the tribulations set upon you, all for the betterment of others. Thy character is without reproach. Yet the truth has never deemed you worthy, has it?
No, that's not.
You shall be granted a greater opportunity. A blessing that befits thy devotion.
No, that's a violation of the scripture. We shouldn't.
The scripture? Yet you were never truly counted as one of them, do you not agree? As evidenced by the decision that truth hath made. No one escapes their fate, as ever.
루트 2.
I don't understand. I know the answer given to Mama was right. The transcendental law is gone and the supreme existence is in chaos. This caused our model to fail and allowed the discord in the phenomenal world to affect the essence of things. But did the truth really fall apart? Chaos is also a form of truth, is it not? Just like how irrational numbers are numbers. Despite our dislike of them, they still exist and cannot be denied. But how? How did this become the destruction of our people's faith?
You will hear no answer from me, 37, for that is not the question worthy of your attention. Do you still remember what you answered to me in the cave? That would be enough then. Don't waste your time on the collapse of the faith. Don't question yourself because others think differently. Walk onto the path you have chosen. You have done nothing wrong. Miss Verton, I'm afraid I must trouble you for a favor. As you can see, I can hardly take part in this matter for any longer. Should the situation turn for the worse, please take 37 to safety and assist her in decoding the numbers.
You have my word.
We are born facing a choice. Either we restrain ourselves and strive for harmony and discipline, or succumb to destruction fueled by passion and madness. Though the former may be challenging, the latter will only plunge us into eternal darkness. From 1 to 10, each number has its moral purpose and mission. Among them, only 6 was chosen to be the leader.
Because 6 stands for balance.
Yes, we must pay heed to the balance between passion and reason, so as to stay on the right path and not be led astray by the calling of our blood. For generations, we committed ourselves to the scripture and stayed true to what we pledged. We left the trivialities and troubles of the phenomenal world behind and served the supreme existence with the fruits of our knowledge. This kind of faith was how the island prospered, and it was the source of our salvation. Through diligent practice and contemplation, we managed to remain secluded and independent from the rest of the world.
The irrational numbers that your people rarely appreciate, are they faced with a different path? A path of passion and madness?
나선 배경이라 좀 깨려.
We have been long isolated from the outside world by one emanation after another.
캐릭터가 없어가지고.
아니 레벨 좀 올리세요.
4 years ago, we tried to seek proof in the outside world, but failed. We regrettably lost some of our best scholars and friends in the process. However, it was not the failed attempt that led to this upsetting situation, but a crisis from within. Now with our ship capsized and our scale fallen, I am no longer able to reconcile the tilt of people's hearts and souls. We will be divided. The fanatics from the foreign lands can finally spread their hatred amongst the ruins of our shattered beliefs.
I will stop Manus Vindicte.
Forget not your promise, Miss Verton.
뭐야 여기?
앞다탐.
너 뭐야?
엿.
아니 저거
니 키니치 풀돌 실화임?
맞음.
진짜 감동 실화인지 볼까?
진짜임.
짜잔.
야,
돌 캐릭이 3개.
저 사람의 저기에 들어가기에 허들이 너무 높다. 전시장 들어가기.
아하.
하나당 진짜 얼마일까? 하나당 10얼마로 쳐도 이야
앞으로 아웃캐릭 어떻게 쳐요 저거?
금방 채울 것 같은데?
무슨 소리예요? 저 풀돌 별로 안 합니다. 네?
주연이가 풀돌이 3개인가? 주연이도? 야란이랑 미코랑
풀돌 3개야.
프리나지. 야란 미코 프리나잖아.
아 맞아 용준아 나 베네스킨 이거야.
봐봐 여러분.
님들 오랄 사람
싫어.
미친.
위식이 있음.
싫어.
위식 있는데도 안 한다고?
나 저거
뭐.
봤어. 저
뭐
뭐였지? 밴더 아니야 밴더?
인식이가 지금 안 나타나잖아.
얘 지금 디코 안 들어가진대.
왜?
그래가지고 지금 나랑 민식이랑 형남이 지금 이렇게 셋이 파티하고 있어.
재밌게 해.
좀 밴더 아니냐 밴더?
그럼 할 사람 오는 거지?
응.
이렇게
나는 못해.
오케이.
용준이 하면 구경할
둘 다 안 하니까 그럼 안 되는 걸로.
이거 야 호진아 내 한눈을 보여주겠다.
이 하는 볼도 아닌 딱가리잖아. 그지 미끄러기잖아.
야 깡딜 17만. 야 진짜 세긴 하다.
깡들 17만이라고?
꿀깡딜 17만. 개쩔지.
보여주려는 건가?
대박이다. 어때?
얼마나 이쁜 스킨인지 볼까?
아니 이거 안 하죠.
야야 개탐나 모임?
야 이거 뭐야? 나 이거 개탐난다. 야,
개탐난다. 미친.
안
야,
하죠,
이거-
씨.
안아줘요.
야 이건 확실히 탐나는데?
야야
야,
개탐나
야, 야,
뭐야
야.
미친. 나 저거 다운받아 야겠어.
날공무령이 달라진다고?
그거 어디서 했음? 게임 바나나에 안 보일 것 없던 것 같은데?
내가 줄게. 기다려.
우쇼.
아 그렇군요.
아이 개웃기다.
내 모드가 두 개로 나눠져 있거든. 그 한눈 안아줘요가 있고, 한눈 안아줘요가 있고, 그리고 허금이 모드가 있거든. 하나는 저 한눈을 안아줘요로 바꾸는 거고, 다른 하나는 한눈 낙궁을 저걸 바꿔주는 거야. 그거 안아줘요.
둘 다 해야겠고.
그게 두 개 다 넣으면 되는데.
Six, we came to bid you farewell. Everything happened here proves you to be an incapable leader. Your preachings of moderation and reconciliation were nothing but excuses for cowardice.
역겨운 새끼들이.
Where were you when the humans dropped bombs on us? What did your cleansing do to help us? If those virtues are meant to be the virtues of an integer, then I would prefer to be a fraction.
Please listen. The integers were unconscious during the attack because the ceremony was...
Out of my way, 37. You knew nothing about what happened. You were in that cave having fun with your little games. The envoy from Manus Vindicte was right. We have grown too complacent on the island and have forgotten how to fight. We foolishly believed that staying out of conflicts would guarantee us everlasting peace. Now, open your eyes to the humans' atrocities against us. How can we not seek revenge for our spilled blood? We must act and reclaim what was taken from ours. That is the true meaning of salvation.
밖에 나가서 여기 사람이 하지 말고 재고는 꺼져.
It is true that I was absent earlier, but please listen to me. Everything will get better because I already have the truth with me.
The truth? What good will it do right now? Will it drive out the humans? Will it reclaim our home? Will it bring back our deceased friends?
맞는 말이긴 한데.
Pasastas ortas gonias isas alilesine.
갑자기 마법부터 갈기는 건 좀 싸가지가 없네요.
What salvation did your truth bring when steel pierced our chests? Manus Vindicte granted us the power to fight back. What did the Foundation do?
그 재고의 손 때문에 그 습격 당한 건데 모르겠지. 너네 같은 미쳐나 빡대갈 새끼들은.
Don't waste your time with these integers. The Foundation's envoy is here. It is clear they have taken the side of the humans. Kill the envoy, cut off her head, and bring it to our mother.
What? You...
The mask has robbed them of reason. There's no point in talking further. Take 6 to safety, 37. I'm the one that you're after.
Then how are you going to...
I will meet with Sinetta at the square. This radio is with them, and we will contact our people from there. Don't worry. We had a plan against the Manus, and we can still carry it out. Now, on my mark.
런이라고 하기엔 쟨 식스 생겨되잖아.
It's an honor to meet you. It is here. Loading.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La chaleur
The light that illuminates all.
Professional.
Under attack.
It could be
Charging.
better.
Loading.
Infraset.
Aim and
evolve.
shoot. Faraday's miracle.
Infraset. I can hear it. Uh-huh.
Surface
I can
functioning
hear it.
properly. I, robot, child of science.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine. Vintage
자,
야, 그 겨드랑이 보이는 그거 좀 해봐.
붕?
평타 따라라락 쓰면 돼. 평타 끝까지 계속 쓰면 돼.
Damage.
평타에서 평타를.
평타 치라고? 그러네?
여기서 멈춰.
Victory. Okay.
아, 이거
그렇지.
하라고?
그렇게 때리고
I mean,
화면
땡겨.
돌려. 개 못하네
왜
진짜.
이렇게 미숙함.
너 호접이야?
측면 때.
그렇지.
그렇다.
그냥 궁을 쓰면 되잖아.
간다. 안아줘요.
안아줘요. 저 진짜 잘 맞는 것 같아. 와,
안아줘요.
진짜 안아줘요.
20만.
겁나 센데, 안아줘요.
야, 안아줘요 강력하다. 하긴 저렇게 큰 안아줘에 깔리면 좀.
노답 수준이야.
키니치 특성 뭐 먹지?
불 모양.
불 모양?
뭐
불굴 아니었냐? 불굴?
특성 책 얘기하는 거지?
아니
Where are you going, 37?
please take care of 6 for me, Madam Marta. I have to go find Sophia.
Die, humans!
주머니 아니잖아, 이 새끼는.
Are you alright, 37? Can you get on your feet?
Sophia! Did you change your clothes?
오, 뭐야, 이쁘다.
I have found my number, 37. Your calculation was correct. As always.
You found it! That's good! always wanted to tell you. It is a great number. The number of a herald, prophet, and pioneer. When it was first discovered, mathematics was nearly destroyed. But luckily, it also spurred advancements in the field. Are we still friends, Sophia?
Yes, 37. We still are. But there are more important matters I must tend to.
This is ours! The land we discovered!
Wir trocitos fauna.
Sophia, your power and your luck.
I must leave now, 37. Lady Arcana has shown me another path.
No!
배신자려.
No!
꺼져.
Why are you leaving too?
죽여버리겠다.
Is it because our circle has been broken? But I found the truth. I have the final solution. Just give me a little more time and everything will be fine again, I promise.
배신감 던져야겠다.
You and I are different, 37. Not all of us have the privilege to look on from the sidelines.
Sophia, you...
I will join Manus Vindicte, take others with me, and leave. I will renounce the scripture and seek vengeance in the phenomenal world. Make your move, 37. If you really are the genius who can overcome anything, prove it to me. Stop me, transcend me, defeat me.
아, 하기 싫구나.
Crush me to dust.
Who ate beans? Why, Sophia? Why must we fight each other?
This was preordained. I am an irrational number, an obstacle in the pursuit of truth. I have let neither side hold back, 37.
It couldn't have been less. Time to check my calculations.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, there's a bubble.
Aim and shoot. Thunder, attack.
I can hear it. Could be
Loading.
simpler than that.
One of the silly bars I copied. Eliminate target.
Oh, it's a bubble.
Stop. Relax. Charging. Breathe. Thank you for your cooperation.
You are rational members?
Target confirmed.
No!
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Why? Why did you spare me, 37? Why did you show mercy? You weren't supposed to!
Because I don't want to fight you, Sophia! Why? Why do we have to do this?
I'm sorry, 37. I have gone beyond reason. Beyond cure. I must have been out of my mind to make you fight me. Your hands were never meant for violence. They were meant for upholding the truth. As for me, I'm the one who clears the dust off the path, as fate foretold. Goodbye, my beloved friend. It is time. Please clean up the beach as quickly as possible. We will depart soon, as Lady Arsana has instructed.
Soph! Miss Sophia!
We all have our own purpose to fulfill, Miss Sinetto. I will not fight you this time. But I will draw steel the next we meet.
어이가 없네. 어이가 없네. 개새끼가. 아무로 가자. 까비. 직사 주문 시전해버릴까.
I don't understand any of this. The truth transcends all and is above all trivial matters of a phenomenal world. It guides us to enlightenment and protects us from evil and misfortune. Does it not? This is what I have always believed, so I went seeking for it. It is finally in my hands. But now... What went wrong? Was it my fault? Isn't this how the truth is supposed to work?
The truth has not abandoned you, 37. You haven't used the key yet, have you? It is still coded.
The key.
Lilia has verified Arsana's location. She is still on this island. We still have a chance to stop her before it's truly too late. We should go now, Sonetto. We have 15 more hours until the storm.
읽어라. 그 소리가 재촉한다. 지금 진리는 추구하지 않고 다가오지 않는다면 이 손을 놓았던 것이다. 그것은 이전에도 없었다. 앞으로 나와라. 사람은 그렇게 말했다. 상인, 참가자, 일반인, 영웅, 이야기가 시작되기 전에 모든 것이 결정되었다. 연애가 시작되면 그들은 어떻게 사라져야 하는가. 그 밖에 있는 자는 이를 위해 만든 시간이 아직 오지 않은 것이며 그것을 초월한다고 자인하는 자는 아직 대열이 없는 것이다.
근데? 아, 이건 리니지
We've got
같은데.
signal. Zeno has restored communications with Team Timekeeper.
Very well. We will leave you to it. Just to confirm before we go, the operation Zeno is currently undertaking has been approved by the PAC Security Council, right?
Certainly, miss. We are soldiers. Soldiers act on orders.
I am most pleased to see you. Had you a pleasant stay on this island, Ms. Verton? Are they not an intriguing flock of people? Their wise ones drew a circle at their feet and declared themselves apart from this realm. For generations untold, they toiled as diligent ants in service of the circle, adoring and venerating it while shielding themselves from insanity's call. I take immense pleasure in admiring this wondrous figure, the primordial, eternal, immaculate circle. The more pity that it was etched upon sand.
I disagree. The fragility and impermanence of sand is precisely why people strive for something eternal. Believing in perfection is not a flaw. I noticed the human aircrafts were loaded with weapons, not from this era. Did Manus Vindicte provide them with the technology? I can't fathom your motives. If you came here to incite hatred and recruit the pure-blood arcanists on this island, you may now walk away with satisfaction. If you wanted to take the island as one of your bases, you could have done so after the cleansing ceremony failed. But you did nothing. You just stood there. Why?
형 재밌나 보지. 이해하려고 하지 마.
Do you struggle to comprehend, sweet Burton?
그냥 미친 새끼를 왜 이해하려고 해?
I was waiting for you.
저 오빠 미친 새끼 맞네. 아, 그냥 주인공 노린 거라고.
Enough talk, Vertin. It's time for action.
Mind your distance. Arcana has power over people's minds at a close range.
A pity. I did wish to keep this bangle. Mine and yours, a pair in perfect match. How will you remove yours, Vertin?
What? The island's been blasted to smithereens. How come the bangle still has its power? What is it made of?
Don't worry, Regulus. We have foreseen this. When we first arrived, I was bewildered by the rules on this island. But as I learned more about their scriptures, things began to make sense. Language is an unreliable means of communication. Information can become muddled and vague wording can lead to mistakes and contradictions. That's why the island values math as a more precise and truthful language. They mock language for its ambiguity, scorn its flaws, and ruthlessly expose its inconsistencies, like they did during that debate. The pact on this bangle is of a similar nature.
I see. It forbids us from actively attacking, but what is considered an attack? The rulemaker did not specify that.
An act without the intent to attack will not be seen as an attack. That is the unspoken rule of the peace agreement.
An adorable attempt. Are you truly prepared to gamble the life of thy sworn companion, little pup of the Foundation?
I will not make the same mistake again, Miss Arcana. I know perfectly well what I'm doing. Your provocations will not work on me. For the peace of this world, I will stop you. Regna sereno intenso e infinito.
Now, Burton, show me how you have changed since last we met.
The battlefield. Arcana is dangerous. We may not be able to defeat her. But right now, that's not our goal.
Relax! I've got the whole battle plan all up here in my head. I shall relegate captain duties to you for today, Vertin.
말 참 잘하네. 벨치전.
You have made new friends, aye. Have they changed you? Perhaps it's time you met my old friends. Come, they await thy greetings.
Timekeeper! Arcana has disappeared, and monsters are pouring out of the portal she created.
Huh? She's running away! Oh, that was quite the grand escape.
No, I can sense her. She's still there, looking down at us through that portal. She's waiting for something. Everyone, it's almost time. Xeno will start any minute. We need to complete our preparations as planned and force Arsana to show up.
Easy. If we finish off all her minions, there's no way she'll just stand by and watch. The big guy up there is mine. You deal with the rest. Trying to gain air supremacy? Not under my watch. I'll send that outdated hunk of scrap metal crashing to the bottom of the ocean.
뭐야? 교육자가 릴리야.
Battery checked.
Who ate beans? I can hear
I will
the
remember
sound.
your sacrifice.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant.
Here.
La charme d'opère.
You remember?
Eliminate target.
Cheer up.
Isn't there? It could be found.
It is here.
Time to check my calculation.
Aim and shoot.
Oh, there's a bubble.
I admire your courage.
Charging.
Sharp thing.
And evolve.
Faraday's mirror light that illuminates all.
Don't worry. I will remember your sacrifice.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
For you and for us.
Time to check my calculation.
Eliminate target.
뽕, 닭뽕, 닭뽕.
Cheer up.
너도 와, 빨리.
몰라.
Serpent, I will admire
하세요
your
컷.
courage.
Child of science.
같이 나, 같이 나.
같이나 화이팅 같이나 화이팅.
소드랍 게임 아니야?
같이 나. 보여줘, 같이 나.
너 빨리 구하기나 해.
To a brighter future.
같이 나.
Everyone.
같이 나, 기다려. 버티기만 해. 내가 생각할게.
죽었나 보네.
몰라.
야, 기다려.
투견했냐?
그런데? 그런데?
나 페이너면 안 된다. 니치야.
너 키니치하고 내가 계속 리니 할게.
야, 씨발, 이럴 바에는 그냥
Time to check my calculation.
Airspace cleared. Preparing now.
And now to return to my long-term mission.
Just like the battle simulations. I will not allow the tragedy in Chicago to happen again.
Battery checked.
It's an honor to meet you. I will remember your sacrifice.
이건 뭐야?
Hearts here.
Monofficine pas
Eliminate target. Charging.
Could be something there.
그거 나랑 돼?
Target confirmed.
Oh, there's a bubble.
Winterstürme wickeln die tote Mond.
I admire your courage. I will remember your sacrifice. Together, we are fearless. Keep up the pace.
There's a bubble.
Attack.
Which I will remember your
Charging.
sacrifice. to a brighter future for everyone. For you and for us. Faraday's miracle.
Timekeeper, I've defeated the enemy. Beginning preparations now.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
오. 야, 세긴 하다 30.
Be careful, Captain. It appears that some Abraxas are being affected by the storm. They are attacking indiscriminately.
Alright, then don't draw their attention. Let them attack the Manus. Hey! We were so quiet!
It seems that the storm cannot entirely change their instinct.
Battery checked. I'm here for program activated.
Could be
Loading.
Are you irrational members? Intersect and divide.
Target confirmed. Shove. Damage. Charging.
Could be
Loading.
found. Are you irrational members?
The light that illuminates all. Relax.
It is here.
No charge loading. Thank you for your cooperation. Eliminate target. Light that illuminates all.
Finally got rid of them. Now, how am I going to deal with this?
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Timekeeper, the first preparation stage is complete.
Great. Next, we destroy the portal.
Marvelous, Burton. You have put on a magnificent performance. As a gesture of gratitude.
She just showed up. No, something's not right. The arcane skill in that portal is fluctuating strangely.
She's casting a ritual. Vertin, retreat!
No time to think.
Battery checked. I'm here for a worn tooth.
What is this? It has more hands than all the members of a band combined.
Timekeeper, there's a gigantic creature emerging from the portal. We must complete stage 2 as soon as possible.
We better finish it off before we start stage 3.
Copy that. This is a critical moment. Everyone stay alert and await my command.
Who ate beans?
Timekeeper, please allow me to assist you.
Officine Father Captain.
Time to check my calculation.
Is this creature changing its afflatus to match that of its attack?
Ha! A mimic strategy. Clever. But we can also use it to our advantage. Everyone, rotate your arcane skills. Make
Barrage.
Relax. It could be fine. I can hear it.
Loading.
Please, don't resist. Intersect and divide.
Target confirmed.
존나 세, 씨. 왜 이렇게 세?
Charging.
It is here. I can hear it.
Loading. Barrage.
Oh, this lens!
The light that illuminates all.
The creature is defeated and Arcana has emerged once again. Timekeeper, stage 2 is complete.
Cool. Now, we just have to activate it.
No. Things are going too well. Like this has been rehearsed. What on earth is she trying to do?
There's no time, Vertin!
You're right. We've put too much time and effort into this plan to not carry it out now. Sonetto, Lilia, Regulus, assume your positions. It's time to enact the final stage.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Miss Sophia. Is the guiding one really not coming with us? She...
Are you saying?
Fret not, my child.
Why child이지라?
You heard me true. I shall die today.
에?
Timekeeper, location Alpha is ready for the ritual.
Location Beta, ready.
Mr. Apple and I are ready.
Good. Requesting to use the advanced arcane skill Afaroy Around, number 000262603100008, to teleport a top priority threat to the Parmenides base.
Loosen up and enjoy the ride. Прощай.
죽는 게 아닌데? 탱포 당했는데? 씨, 여기 뒤에 여기
Launch sequence initiated. Starting countdown. 30, 29, 28.
The target has not reached the designated location. I repeat, the target has...
15, 14, 13.
Large-scale arcane ritual detected. Aphroy around, verified. Life signal detected. Target is in position. Initiating detonation.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vacuum bomb detonated.
No arcane energy detected. No life signal detected. Target eliminated. I repeat, the target has been eliminated.
We did it. We actually did it. Admiral, Hans, we made up for what we didn't do in 99.
Did we win?
It's too early to celebrate, but history will remember this moment and honor all that was lost in this long battle.
Wait, Hans. You hear that? In your headphones?
Admiral, we might have a life signal, but there's too much interference.
Give me that. No, it's nothing. There is no sign of life. It was the wind.
So, that means...
내가 다 숨막히네. You okay?
A triumphant victory! A salute to you, Admiral, and to the Timekeeper.
Our efforts for peace have prevailed, and we have emerged victorious. Let us forever remember this day for its greatness.
Glory to all who fought for this moment! We did it! Whoa! Woo! Yeah!
뭐임? 진짜 죽은 거임? 진짜로? 제가 죽으면 좋긴 하지. 아니 뭐임? 뭐가 일어난 거임? 뭐 어떻게 된 거임?
A bullet is among us, right under this roof. It serves no army, no country, only peace. The heavy rain at the end of the century dissolved and washed away many of its comrades, but it was lucky enough to survive. Its pointy end still shines silver, ready to drill a hole into its enemy. Sadly, its bulky colleague stole its thunder in this war. One push of the button, one big explosion. There was no need for the rest of the ammunition. It seems someone has become more budget conscious after working with the mathematicians. Saving 10 bullets is better than saving 1. Saving 100 bullets is better than saving 10. It's simple math. But its boss, the general, has more to think about. What are they going to do next time? A big shot, dear. A wise man of the most insightful kind. But he's been in a gloomy mood lately. Be careful not to mention anything related to the conservative battle tactics used in 1999. The missile that would have been launched, and especially anything about the bullets lost in that battle. He has paid a great price for the future, but you see, the future is sneaky. Every time you think you can grasp it, it takes a step away from you, nullifying every effort you've made to get near it.
Even a bullet isn't fast enough to catch up. Shh. Don't say such things out loud, especially not near the jet. The bullets have paid a great price in order to find their way back to the future. If they hear you say that they won't be needed anymore, all right. Let's leave this bullet to itself. Solitude may help alleviate its anxiety about the future.
여기로 가면 되는데?
아 여기 뭐야? 야. 이거 다른 사람이 먹을 때까지 됐다. 가자.
아. 이러면 재밌는 거 하고 있어.
아 빨리 오라고 너도. 아 말랑이 개부럽네.
뭐지?
님 말업?
말랑이.
어쩜 배신네요.
실로님
말랑이
실로.
부럽다.
바위 카즈아를 참아?
여기는 나후다를 쓰는 게 좋아.
그렇구나.
나후다.
후다는
아이고.
그 나이에
그니까.
뭐 500살이긴 한데.
네.
빵!
왜 이렇게 아프냐? 아, 개화잖아, 미친!
개와.
물방 어딨냐?
여기 거 내가 죽임.
뭐야?
됐어.
나이스. 야!
암이 이제 뭐죠? 저건가?
황금 늑대왕.
야 저것도 바위 있어야 돼.
음료 꺼내.
난 그대로 키미치로 간다.
그 라일라이트 처럼 없냐 누구?
누구?
라일라이트 처럼 없냐? 그 해병? 해병대?
이토 없어.
아 나 있어.
이토 없어? 에반데.
나 있어.
이토 요섭이 있음. 요섭이.
나 이토의 전무도 있어.
왜요?
조용히 하세요.
그러지.
나 루민의 바위로 돼 있긴 한데.
레전드
없어.
이 바이키 키워놓은 게 없는데?
나 바이키 키워놓은 거 없어. 유튜브에서 봤는데 바위캐는 겁나 하등한 종족이라고.
맞아.
이번에 근데 실론인 최고 아웃풋 온다고 좋아하던데.
맞아.
공중에서 뒤지겠는데?
이게 아니야. 한 번은 해야 할.
아 씨발 기믹이네. 저기 있다.
오케아노.
여기다가 바위 원소나 이것저것.
풀도 되는구나.
때리기만 하면 돼.
존나
느려.
아파요.
여기 좀 지원.
어디 아직 안 했어?
나 혼자 졸라 열심히 때리고 있었거든. 됐다.
비켜!
따라 빠세.
아까 다음 어디?
실형버섯이랑
번개나무.
번개나무부터 가죠. 번개나무 가까우니.
좋은데요.
번개나무가 어디 있어요?
저기 마카다미아 숲.
아하.
나카다미요?
뭐 그게 그거죠.
나카마?
오마이는 나카마네.
Drink this. It will help relieve your pain. Worry not. It's not made from the grapes on my head.
동지가 아니야. 그냥 술이라는 소리잖아.
Hang in there, 29.
Are there any other injured that have not been found yet?
I've scouted the island. Every remaining member should be here.
So you have. It means the members not here have joined Manus Vindicte.
Is Six still in a coma, Miss Marta?
To you, O the alone infinite, the non-subsistent, the ineffable, I call. Grant me inspiration of nature. Guide my soul with truth. Give me power of enlightenment. Tear off from the web of ignorance. Redeem me from the evil, hatred, and what throttles me down. Break through the ground of bad, corruption's chain, the carapace of darkness, the living death, sensation's corpse, the tomb I carry. Learn the beauty of truth, the balance and limitations of all.
Enough! Why are you still praying? The truth is gone! Who are we praying to? Who will answer us? For generations, we have searched for purpose and meaning. But now that the truth is lost, what is left for us to live for?
No, the truth is still there. I passed a Perron's test and it showed me the answer. It will free us from the Wheel of Birth once and for all. I just need some time to decode it.
We will do our best to help. But how much time do you need?
I have someone in mind that can help us decode faster. But I need your approval before I ask them for help. May I share the truth with the others, 37?
아직도 9시간이나 남았어?
The side effects are completely random. Among the current samples, the probability of no side effects occurring is 0.52%. And of the 81 recorded side effects, 39 of them will cause irreversible damage to the biological body. 24 will permanently alter the composition of the caster's body functioning. And 18 minor effects will cause only minor, superficial injuries that do not affect daily functioning. Laplace's archives has enough rituals to protect casters from the minor effects, but the other two categories are highly lethal. After 72 experiments, the diversity of side effects has decreased significantly. It is unclear if this is due to repeated testing on a single subject or due to a limited range of possible side effects. More than 90% of these effects are related to concepts such as dirt and dust. Is it because of the origins of this ritual's power? The number of recorded side effects is 86, not 81. When did I write these 5 down?
Madam Lucy, Zeno's plan was a success. With the help of Team Timekeeper, the leader of Manus Vindictae was teleported to a deserted military base and targeted with a thermobaric weapon. It was a direct hit with no signs of life detected. The momentous event was captured on camera in the observation room.
A tremendous victory. Please extend my congratulations to the Admiral for this remarkable feat.
Also, you have 2 call requests. One is from the Timekeeper, which Laplace received shortly after the battle with Manus Vindictae. She is requesting remote assistance to help the Apiron decode a numerical code related to the storm immunity.
Put her through immediately. And the other call?
It's Kukanya, the Viennese arcanist who helped investigate Marcus in acquiring the ritual. We have updated her the progress of the study and the potential side effects of the incantation. But she insists on knowing the right pronunciation.
여러분, X입니다. 이제 폭풍의 영향을 받는 상태에서도 사용할 수 있는 전파 통신망 구축법을 알려드릴게요. 먼저 전파 전송은 골드버그 장치와 마찬가지로 과정에 우여곡절이 있었어요. 점대점이라고 하지만 절대로 직선을 따라 단순하게 전파되는 것이 아니고요. 전파 매개체도 중간에 바뀔 수가 있어요. 그러니까 전파에 국한할 필요는 없어요. 상상력을 발휘해 적절한 경로를 계산하면 임의의 지점에서 임의의 지점으로 정보를 전송할 수 있고, 복잡한 다중 경로를 통해 전송 도중에 폭풍우의 영향으로 정보 살치는 걸 막을 수 있죠. 여기에 관련된 이론적 지식은 제가 발표한 논문 비둘기와 투석기로 바다 건너에 우편물을 보내는 법을 참조하세요. 끝나면 알려주세요. 저는 가볼게요. 이게 뭐 개소리야?
No, we are not aware of that. 37 and I had just entered the cave when the investigator sent back the ritual. I see. Thank you for the thorough explanation, Madam Lucy. I'll make sure to inform the members of Apiran. If possible, could you kindly explain this to them again after we set up the communication device?
The next thing's the acoustic components. Totally understandable if you don't have any on hand. Regulus, can you help me find some...
What are you saying, mate? Of course, this great disc jockey would have the acoustic components. I'll have you know, I made friends with the dolphins as soon as I had the chance, hoping they'd retrieve some of the radio components from Apple II. And guess what? They actually found some! Hello? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. You finally have a communicator equipped with a speaker. Before, there were too many ears for one tiny radio. Ah!
What now? Another attack?
Not quite. That's the sound of our colleague, Medicine Pocket. Hard at work.
How goes it on your end, Vertin? The storm is only 8 hours away. Has the immunity zone on the island stopped shrinking?
I think so. No one in the Hall of Appearance affected by the storm syndrome so far. The immunity zone seems stable for now. Manus Vindictae and the humans have left. There should be no further destruction on the island.
So the decay of the immunity zone is not linear. It seems to be influenced by the islanders' mindset toward the truth, and it eventually reaches a stopping point. Could it be that the ritual on this island, rooted in the power of faith and belief, serves to amplify only the radius of the storm immunity? Fascinating.
That can wait, Researcher X.
There's one thing I'd like to confirm, Timekeeper. About the question Miss 37 asked in the cave, how can we escape the darkness of the phenomenal world and be freed from the emanation forever? To my understanding, that is almost the same as asking how we can be immune to the storm.
Yes, and 37 also said the transcendental truth was beyond the limits of her mortal flesh. Appearance answered her with an eerie sound, one that could drive anyone mad just by hearing it. It was then that the Scroll 6 gave her unfurled and transcribed the sound into a string of numbers, providing us with the code.
Yes, that's the key to our problem. We both received a solution to the same question simultaneously, immunity against the storm. This could be our Rosetta Stone, Timekeeper. We found our own Rosetta Stone!
Rosetta Stone.
Allow me to explain. The Rosetta Stone is a stone tablet inscribed with a decree in 3 different languages: hieroglyphs, Demotic, and Ancient Greek. Hieroglyphs were the sacred writing for the divine, while Demotic script was known as the language of the people. both scripts were ancient Egyptian, lost to time when the tablet was discovered. However, because scholars were still able to read ancient Greek, and through comparing the three inscriptions that all said the same thing, they were finally able to understand the hieroglyphs. And now, we too have our own set of inscriptions to decode. The first is similar to hieroglyphs, as the truth Miss 37 heard in the cave is completely unintelligible and can drive people insane just by listening to it. The second is like demotic script, a ritual we obtain from Arcana that can place a curse upon those who read it aloud. It cannot be handled by ordinary people. Finally, the numerical code you shared with us is like the readable ancient Greek, without any divine powers, but crucial in deciphering the other two inscriptions.
How intriguing! That is to say, if we work together and combine our research, we may unlock even deeper knowledge that only belongs to the divine?
Exactly. We're looking for the same answer to the same question, like how the same decree is inscribed onto the tablet in different forms. And just like the inscriptions on the tablet, we have 3 versions of the ritual. If we can delve into the essence of the ritual and master its inner workings, we may eventually transcribe it into a side-effect-free ritual that can be used by everyone.
Yes. It should work, because the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
I'm glad you think so, Miss 37.
용준.
뭔지 전혀 모르겠는데?
용준.
몰라. 왜?
372가 우주는 어디서든 하나래.
혹.
병신이야.
37을 좋아.
걔는 원래부터 지능이 나왔잖아. 그러려니 해.
그 372 말고요.
왜? 그 37 아니야?
리버스 199.
그 37 아니면 걔도 뇌가 이상해서 그래. 버려버려.
리버스 1999에도 37가 있어?
얘는 진짜 이름이 37이야.
아니,
죽었다. 낙공 좋은데? 낙공 좋은데?
낙공.
아니, 저거 무슨, 저거 뭐, 번개 공을 맞춰야 하나?
아, 잠깐만.
와.
이런 애가 있었어?
오씨. 야. 저 상태 되니까 답이 없는데?
내가 계속 멀리서 해볼게.
오케이. 멀리서 죽여야 되나 본데?
잠깐만. 가시장미의 회장님 힐 좀요. 야야야.
나는 탑플레이가 너무 센데?
저 번개니까 좀 그 풀 좀 갖고 와봐. 저 쉴드 좀 깨봐.
백출할까 백출?
불로 계속 쓰고 있긴 한데 불이
저거 어떻게 하는 거야 저거? 어떻게 튕겨내는 거지?
저거 강공으로 쳐내는 건가? 내가 한번 쏴볼게.
초기화 됐어.
아, 초기화 됐다고?
아닌가?
공 드리블 해봐. 내가 써보게.
70렙 백출 간다.
그게 맞아?
쏜다. 해봐. 강공.
안 맞는 거 같은데?
아니야, 아닌 거 같은데? 안 맞는 거 같아. 애초에
그냥 얘가 쏘면은 얘한테 넣어야 되는 거 아닐까? 드리블해서.
아니 뭐 저거 카멘 마냥.
카멘 마냥.
애들 피가 너무 개피야.
백출 힐을 받아. 아니 근데 내가 기억하기로 백출 돌파를 해야 다른 사람을 힐을 줬던 것 같기도.
그런 거 같은데?
마마.
이 스킬 힐은 들어가지 않을까?
백출 그러면 딜해 딜. 풀무쳐 풀.
오케이 딜.
장사.
개쎄다.
야 주연아 너의 도움이 필요해. 얼른 와.
저걸 뭐로 잡냐?
왜 나이다 써?
유라 한방.
유라 한방? 저 실드 있을 때 유라 한방 때려봤자.
공중에서 때리면 되는 거 아니야? 방랑자 내려가 봐야겠다.
오, 괜찮은 생각이야.
유라 저러다가 왜 죽을 것 같냐?
야, 세긴 하다, 유라.
아,
이런
이거를
정보를
드리블
보고.
해가지고 쟤를 맞추는 건가?
궁극기.
어.
변신.
야, 뭐야.
아,
반사 데미지네, 이거. 반사 데미지네, 이거.
유라 궁딜도 반사되나? 씨발.
반사됐어.
반사되네, 씨발.
약간 그 데미지를 반사하는 게 아니라 람머스 같은 거 같은데 때리면 그냥 방어력 비례 데미지 받는.
야, 영역 전개 멀리서도 잘 보인다, 근데.
이 씨발!
죽었네.
오케이.
치기한데요?
노답임.
야. 근데 뭔가 대충 알 것 같아. 반사할 땐 때리지 말고.
아니, 약간
저거
화염 수류탄 이런 거 없음?
야, 이거 아까 왜 봤거든? 불태워서 죽이면 될 것 같은데?
연소로?
아까 보니까 연소대 좀 잘 들어가더라? 저건 들어갈 거 아니야.
연소?
반사가 뭐고 해도 들어갈 거 아니야.
근데
그러면은-
연소 데미지 tik당으로 우리한테 들어오는 건 아니지?
나 에밀리 쓰면 되지, 에밀리. 내가 깔고 와볼게. 씨발, 이 새끼 뭐야.
내가 멀리서 시비 걸고 있었어.
텔포했는데?
설치물은 반사 데미지 때릴 때마다 들어오지 않을까 당연히?
때려봐. 체력이 안 뜨는데?
떤다.
지금이니 장전해.
뭐야?
봤어. 미니 특 보호막 없음. 병신. 아니 나를 위해서 살아났어 씨발. 저걸 어떻게 하지? 오늘 달콤달콤 닭고기 스튜 다 처먹는 중.
반사딜이다, 반사딜.
람머스 더블 켰다.
그럼 이동안 뭐 아무것도 안 하면
놀고,
안 해야 되는 거임?
궁 한번
쓰는 게 없음.
반사댐 들어오나?
평타. 어우 씨발. 존나.
도망쳐.
이 씨발.
야, 라버스 개쎄인데?
아, 람버스 씨발. 누가 키웠어?
야, 람버스 개 11티어인데?
사람 없냐? 되게 그러기라고 씨발.
너 슈퍼 점프 할 줄 알아?
피니시 슈퍼 점프?
어.
그 영상으로는 봤는데 해본 적은 없어.
야, 나 부유 정토계에서 살아나가지고 지금 날아가는 중.
부유 정토계에서 어떻게 살아난 거야?
아니 씨발 몰라. 부유 정토계에서 살아나는데?
이 새끼 또 더블 켰네.
뭐야 이거 쿨이네. 슈퍼 점프 슛. 실패.
안타까운 거죠.
아파. 또록 아파. 야 구른다.
대회전.
오.
이 걸고? 잠깐만.
하늘에 걸고.
야 아직 반사야. 개 아프.
한번 걸어 올렸네.
이거 한번. 아니 드리블해서 넣어보는 게 낫지 않을까?
쟤한테 넣어보자. 드리블해서 쟤한테 부딪혀봐.
근데 어그로가
내가 가볼게.
되나?
중간에 없어짐?
중간에 없어지네.
아 뭐야 중간에 없어지네. 오 뭔가 되는 것 같기도 하고. 대회전.
그냥 싹싹 하고 사라졌네.
아니 너 왜 자꾸 부유 정토계에서 살아나냐고.
과연? 오 데미지 안 들어오네. 그냥 스킬 맞아서 죽었네.
금방 간다.
야 3분의
Your hypothesis is based on too many assumptions, Ulrich. It requires further refinement and confirmation. We now have valid incantations. We should continue in this direction. You mentioned the word transcribe just like the timekeeper did. It holds the answer to improving the ritual.
You mean?
The scroll you mentioned that can bridge the gap between you and the Supreme Existence during communion. It is the scroll that transcribed the eerie sound and saved 37 from the lethal side effects. Does this mean it could potentially lessen the negative effects of the immunity incantation?
Wait, Madam Lucy. Let me take it from here.
We would like to borrow this scroll for research. If you lend us this scroll, we will make significant advancements on the research, and we promise to provide every assistance you require in the future.
Lend you the scroll? Are you asking us to give the legacy of Apiron, our most cherished possession, to you? A scientific research organization that serves humans?
Why not?
Why not?
We are seekers of truth, are we not?
시원시원하네, 당신.
Heed my words, 37. That scroll is a sacred relic passed down from the wise sages of Apiron, safeguarded by the Sixes, and entrusted only to believers who brave Apiron's test. It has the power of harmonization and reconciliation. You may keep it until you fully grasped the secrets shared with you by Apiron. But you will not share it with some organization affiliated with humans, and certainly do not allow them to study it.
Why? Sharing the scroll is sharing wisdom and knowledge with others, like what we have done through our doctrinal meetings and receiving visitors from the outside world. It is for the sake of spreading the light of truth, is it not? The human researchers, they have also discovered many brilliant theorems. Before the emanation cut us off, we had these types of communications with the outside world. It was fun, unlike what came after. I'm sure by sharing this scroll, the code from Apiron will be deciphered. I must prove that the light of truth still glimmers.
But how can you be sure the scroll will only be used for researching the ritual? How can you ensure that the humans won't exploit it to create weapons of destruction? Before joining the School of Apiron, My people and I had wandered the world for ages. Our long lives made it difficult for us to truly fit in with the world. Daughter of Truth, I implore you to hear the words of this old soul. Humans have indeed achieved incredible feats, and their enlightenment has even touched my soul. But unfortunately, most humans do not have an inherent respect for knowledge or its boundaries. They only chase after power blindly. I have experienced it firsthand. I tried to guide and persuade them, but ultimately I failed. That is why I am here now. What you are deciding to share is not only knowledge, but it is a ritual, a piece of power. A ritual designed for harmonization, created for the devout believers, and created for the sages seeking the truth. Yet, on the other hand, it can also be used for unspeakable horrors, such as silencers on guns, suppressors on rifles, or even on nuclear bombs.
It won't. 888. I won't let this happen. I promise.
You can't promise anything, Miss Furton. You're too young. Too inexperienced to comprehend the dark nature of history.
지위로 따지면 그게 낫지 않지 않나? 생각보다 높던데 더 버팅 보면.
But it's the truth we're talking about. What could possibly outweigh the truth?
아니 씨발 네가 그런 말을 해?
If all it takes is lending someone a scroll to unlock unspeakable secrets, why not do it? Haven't the failures of the past 4 years proven that a stagnant mindset does not bring forth the light of truth? As individuals devoted to critical thinking, should the pursuit of truth not be our primary goal in life? My brothers and sisters, do not let hatred stop you, and don't let the dust of the phenomenal world blind you.
210!
네가 그런 말 할 줄은 몰랐다.
And remember, it was 37 who passed the test and earned the scroll. It is her rightful responsibility to handle this situation. Otherwise, what other choice do we have?
I have made up my mind. I will share the scroll with Laplace. We will decipher the code together. The truth is the truth. It should not be swayed by anything else. Please, everyone, cast your pebble if you agree with me. If Six were here, he too would have called for a vote. Miss Lilia, are you certain about this?
Absolutely. See the nice weather today? Much better than the day we landed. No wind, no cloud, the clear sky, and that giant moon. Can't find a better day to deliver the package. It's just to the headquarters, not even going outside of Europe. 3 hours is more than enough. I'm done being stuck on this suffocating island. Nobody can stop me from taking this flight.
The headquarters are at least 768 nautical miles away, and you have no protection during the long flight. It's dangerous. And we have only 7 hours until the storm.
Dangerous? Maybe. But this is an exhilarating flight in the storm, Saneto. What better chance than now to push Xeno into updating their flying manual? Besides, what's wrong with a bit of oil painting on me? Should be a nice badge of honor.
Mate, that's quite a distance. Just be sure not to go toppling into the Mediterranean Sea.
Red 38 is no way an Apple II. Uh-oh. Manus Alitius? We didn't kill them all off? I don't have time for you, little stingray rats. Still got your speed, huh? I guess the death of your boss didn't faze you much. Oh. A Manus aircraft? Worth a fight. Haha! Bring it on! Your downfall will be an explosive orchestra over the waters.
Program activated.
Relax. It could be
Loading.
Are you irrational numbers? Or is a bubble?
Target confirmed.
Stop. Isn't that it could be found?
Loading.
Are you irrational numbers?
Eliminate target.
Or is a bubble?
Aim and shoot.
Nowhere. Isn't that it could be found?
Come back to me.
Aha.
Target confirmed.
Or is a bubble? It could be
Loading.
Isn't that? Welcome to the world of numbers. Aha.
Faraday's miracle.
Aha.
Circuit
I can
uploading.
hear it.
I, Robot, Child of Science.
Oh, it's a bubble.
The light that illuminates all.
Oh, this relents.
Relax. Charging.
It's here.
No worries. Come back to me. Aim and shoot.
The curtain has fallen.
Yes, Miss Tyder has derived the formula and my team has finished designing the prototype converter. Now, we just need the bigwigs upstairs to approve the experiment application. This is an unprecedented chance to rob the storm of its energy. I wouldn't miss this for anything.
전술 공격을 펼치는 동안 본체를 제외한 다른 목표를 파괴하지 않는.
아 그러면 그냥 물에 빠뜨리면 깨지네. 그것도 너 얼른 들어와라. 기다리자 그럼.
아니야 그거 안 깨지는 거 아니야?
아무튼 뭐 해보죠. 지금 먼저 해보죠.
그러니까 분신을 안 부수면서 본체만 죽이면 된다는 거잖아. 일로 와.
그러니까 그 과정에서 그 본체만
여기 있었어.
본체만 날리는 그 표창이 다르거든?
이런 식으로
이제 한 번에 본체 찾으라는 거 아니야?
죽였어. 아 근데 난 왜 바라치고 업적 달성이 안 돼?
얘 됐는데?
난 됐는데?
나 업적 달성이 안 되는데 바라치고?
한번 때려야 되나 아니면?
아 그런가? 아 에바야.
왜? 또 못했어?
우진이 서버에서 다시 또 할래?
아 나 그러면 내가 저거 레벨 좀 낮출게.
그래.
나도.
아이 개웃기다.
뭐 한 번에 했어? 그래서?
한 번에 됐어.
호진이 그럼 두 번째 업적도 됐다는 거 아니야?
맞아.
그럼
세 번째는 칼날 그림자 전술 발동하기 전에 만든 분신 3기 연속으로 처치하기래.
아 분신을 부수고.
그런가 봐.
분신 3번 연속으로 부수기.
아니 개 쉬운데?
이지하네.
한번 알고 나니까 개 쉽네. 그냥 여기 가면 되는 거잖아.
야 나도 데려가.
일단 이제 내 월드로 갈 시간이야.
싫어.
내 월드로 와. 기다려봐. 레벨 좀 낮추고 제접 좀 할게.
그래.
The sheer variety of side effects is concerning, but we already have a list of 122 curses and their effects. Once the scroll arrives, we will test and record its reactions to each of the effects. This should speed up our analysis considerably.
How can we get humans to make use of this ritual? Ideally, the incantation is made into a tool like the Manus Mask or Laplace's incantation soft disk. However, this would require a thorough analysis and mastery of the ritual. Manus Vindicte could create the mask because Arscana is just that excellent of a caster. But we don't have that kind of excellence all the time. That's why I came up with a clever alternative, to let everyone be a caster instead. The problem is, humans can't cast it all to begin with. Ugh. Is there nothing else we can do?
So, this is the plan of the imaginary numbers. You want to use the waves of Numa and the reconciliation of the scroll to allow everyone to recite the storm immunity ritual?
Yes. What do you think, 37?
An ugly plan it is. There is no grace or beauty in this approach. It is purely driven by practicality and uses clever tactics to make things fit. How typical of imaginary numbers.
What? It sounds pretty cool to me. Taking advantage of the storm? It's about time we plundered it instead.
It really looks like we should throw this plan into the sea. You're not trying to comprehend the ritual, Vertin, but scrambling to make use of it before the emanation arrives.
isn't making use of it enough for our purposes?
No, the theory is incomplete. You will be hindered by impossible obstacles in no time. Mister, could you show me the incantation? I want to see it too.
Laplace is looking for a safe method to deliver the incantation. Given the incidents before, some time is required for the application procedure. Once received, please do not read it out by any means. The side effects are extremely deadly.
Apologies. We took some time to test the delivery methods. For your safety, only the text of the incantation will be delivered. The exact pronunciation will be sent to the timekeeper later.
Thanks, mate.
Since the island has no visual communication, we will send the incantation letter by letter through a Chladni plate, a technique that converts simple patterns to sound waves. Enough with the mumbo-jumbo. There's no time for details. Anyway, timekeeper, we'll need the help of that lady. Miss Radio, right?
Huh?
Yes. Somebody please find her a metal square plate, fix it on a sturdy base, and pour sand on it. Now, a special recording will be sent to you. Please stay by the edge of the plate, embrace the sound, and, groove along.
I assume you mean vibrate?
No, that's just rude. But, yes, exactly. If all goes well, the vibrations will move the sand and visualize the text in a pattern. We have 12 recordings ready, each representing a letter in the incantation. We'll play the first one when you're ready.
Oh, of course, my pleasure.
First one's done, Mr. Ulrich.
All right, 11 to go.
This incantation.
What? Are you reading it in your head? Oh, don't tell me even thinking about it can trigger the curse.
속으로 읽고 저주에 걸리면 어떻게 보냐?
No. It's just... I can read this language. I think I know what it says. It means the first circle.
아니 네가 알고 있었다고 처음부터? 아니 이렇게 쉬운 방법이 있는데 존나 돌아갔네. 아 이거 최초의 원이야. 빨리 보여주지 그랬어. 면역 주문증을 중화시킬 수 있는 튜닝기를 입수했으며 UCC의 테스트를 통해 교육과 입증되었습니다. 즉시 양산화를 목표로 분석해 주십시오. 존 티토를 불러올게. 먼저 하고 있어. 존 티토 씨발 언제 오는 거야? 야스.
아 일성수 진짜 안 했는데.
고양이
어려워.
한다. 덤벼.
덱 지금 뭐냐?
좋아.
관전 어떻게 해?
너 방송 켜봐. 이거 관전 어떻게 할 수 있었던 것 같은데? 관전 어떻게 안 되니, 호진아? 기다려봐. 들어가면 초대할 수 있는 게 있네.
아니야, 내가 킬게 그러면.
그래, 방송 켜이라고.
이게 그거 하는 거야?
방송 켜.
아,
맞아.
여기서 대전 관전이 있네.
그렇대.
아, 있어.
그러면
F2.
정탈을 위해서 켜주자.
야, 쟤 되게 이상하잖아. 처음 보는 내가 본능 때문에 애들만 채워져 있어.
속성인데 소환하고 있어.
보여준다.
에바죠. 게임 어떻게 하더라?
아, 빨리 하셈.
이게 뭔지는 알아야 될 거 아니야, 이 카드가.
이 사람 밧줄 태워.
밧줄도 안 타. 이 밧줄 있긴 함?
저기 왼쪽에 시간 가는 거.
아, 있긴 하네.
아, 콜레이로 라이덴을 때렸어요. 라이덴에 H7이 달았고요.
뭐야? 원적 폭발로 주는 피해 1이라고? 에바예요.
야, 뭐야?
원석
에라이?
폭발.
이거나 쳐먹어라.
피가 5가 됐어요, 라이덴이. 자, 여기서
공을 벌써
하세요 선수 일반 공격을 씁니다. 피가 2가 달았고요. 아, 고양이 선수 코스트가 1밖에 남지 않았어요. 뭐냐 이거, 캐서린을 소환하면서
턴 종료.
다음 턴. 자, 이제 한 대씩 주고받고 체력만 본다면 하세요 선수가 굉장히 불리하죠.
악대라.
나 무섭다, 씨발.
주사위가 관건이거든요. 아, 맞네. 나쁘지 않은 것 같습니다. 자, 고양이를 키우고 싶 선수.
에바마.
여기서 선택할 거는 아무래도 캐릭터를 바꾸고 뭐 평타 한 대를 치는 거 아닐까요?
맞어.
활성을 터트리면서 하세요 선수 카드를 소환하고 5위 비슬에게 4의 데미지를 줍니다.
반일이네? 오.
자, 고양이
이제
키우고
뭐?
싶 선수 카드풀이 애매하죠. 이거 어떻게 할 것인지.
에라이.
좋아.
일단 라이덴을 컷합니다. 이거 세죠. 순식간에 체력은 하세요 선수가 유리하게 되었습니다.
버킹
디 선수 캐릭터를 교체하고 턴이 넘어가네요.
이거지. 넌 이제 죽은 목숨이다, 이 녀석.
예?
그의 판단은 과연 달콤달콤 닭고기 스튜로 P1을 회복하고 끝냅니다.
야미.
한 대씩 툭툭 때리면서 확산을 데미지가 주고.
티발 확산 터져 미친.
이건 활성이 들어가겠죠.
렛츠고.
14대 15. 자, 이제 여기서부터 슬슬 캐릭터 컷을 봐야 하는데 주사위가
진짜 병신같이 나오네. 그래, 너 졌다 그냥 접어라.
티발.
주사위 근데 나도 병신같이 나와.
그러게요. 양쪽 다 주사위가 좀 애매합니다. 이거 주사위 바꾸는 걸 썼고요. 이 정도면 할만한. 아이고.
뭐야?
자, 망랑자로 하고 이러면은 5위 스킬이 차죠. 다음 고양이 키우고 싶 선수.
내가 뭘 할 수 있지?
여기서 승부수를 던져야 하는데요. 카드풀을 봐보도록 할까요?
아니, 자살하는데?
난 죽음을 때
난득책을 한다고?
아이고 카드가
끝나진
내용이 좋지
않아요.
않습니다.
찌만 좋은 애 깎아놓고 저게 뭐야?
이거지.
개어접이네.
아 허접이네 용준.
내가 한 손으로 해도 이게
공부하네.
아 개웃기네. 이거 원신 엔드 컨텐츠 있음 여기에. 자, 내가 보여줌.
아 뭔지 알 것 같은.
이거 둥이랑 딱지 모으는 거. 이거 고양이들 다 모을 수 있음. 어딨냐 한 마리? 아 여기 있다.
이 새끼들
한 마리 더 있지 않나? 갖고 왔어? 아 여기 있네 여기 있네.
왔어. 많이 모았다. 4마리 모음. 한 마리 더 있는데.
아니 벽에 가려먹혀 있어요 지금.
여기 있다 여기 있다.
왜 땡겨오는데 애들.
치웠나?
아니 얘 벽에 가로막혔다. 아 얘 이 새끼 꼈다. 됐다 됐다. 아니
용준이 개 못해.
얘만 안 들어가는데? 이게 그게 됐다 다 모았다.
됐다.
The first circle. That's what the incantation says? That's it. The investigator in Vienna reported a similar thing. An ancient miracle, a circle of salvation. Arscana even drew a circle in the air while saying it. She did it so nonchalantly, as if it were a meaningless gesture. We didn't think much of it at the time. Once we confirmed that it did not affect the casting of the incantation, we forgot about it and moved on. I can't believe I overlooked it.
This is not your fault, Ulrich. The gesture was overlooked because it did not really help the research. Our focus was on practical application rather than understanding the incantation itself. If the incantation means the first circle, how will this be helpful to the research?
그러게.
I see! I understand now!
Well, Vertin, I don't know why you can read it, but I do know that Gal is thrilled by your interpretation. Because you mentioned her favorite shape, the circle.
Yes. The essence of the incantation is a circle. But what kind of circle is it? In topology, any closed curve on a plane can be classified as a circle.
Aha! Told you!
그니까.
용준.
자식이? 어?
저거 모드
응.
깔고 껐다 켰다 할 수 있는 거야? 그러면
이거 봐봐. 이 상태에서 나는 F6 누르면 바로 이렇게 됨. 바로 모두 5% 됨.
F6 눌러봐봐. 씨발. 오케이.
하나표에서 한원으로
바로 이렇게 왔다 갔다 전환이 잘 됩니다.
F6 눌러서 끄면 그냥 아예 다 꺼지는 거야 모드?
싹 다 꺼져, 싹 다 꺼져. 이렇게 뭐냐 이 상태에서 F 딱 끄고 다른 캐릭터 보면은 다 꺼져 있죠.
좋네. 나도 써야겠다. 이거 녹화할 때만 끄고.
야, 얘는 씨발 이번에 온 손님이 카즈 아니야?
맞아, 카즈아오. 오늘 데이하고 날아가는 게 제일 웃기네. 갑자기 데이야 꺼냈는데 하더니 날아가.
Look, Vertin, let's go back to the Rosetta Stone hypothesis. Based on the hypothesis, if the incantation and the numerical code share a common essence, which is the key to the storm immunity, and we now know the incantation refers to a circle,
then the essence of this numerical code should also be a circle, right?
Yes. Before this conversation, I had no idea which direction to take. The numerical code could be a snippet of an incantation, or it could be a geometrical ritual array. I had a lot of theories to go on, but testing them could take weeks or even months. Worse yet, if my line of thinking was completely wrong, we could waste decades of time and effort. But the Rosetta Stone hypothesis is easy to verify. Let us suppose that the incantation and numerical code share a similar essence. We know that the incantation does work as proven by the Awakened. If the incantation is a circle, then the numerical code should also be circular in nature and has the same effect as the incantation, which is a circle that saves people from the emanation and can also be experimented with by the Awakened.
If the experiment works, then the hypothesis is true, and vice versa. I see what you mean here. It really is an easily provable hypothesis.
To my ears, you're just trying to prove that the code means a circle, because you're really into circles.
Not specifically. I simply like it because it's a great shape.
But I don't understand. +1, -1, +2, -3, 3, -3, +2, -1, +1. How do these numbers relate to the circle?
The first circle.
Yes, it was the timekeeper who translated the incantation. And according to the investigator in Vienna, Arsena also drew a circle when she cast the ritual. But experiments have shown that the gesture has no effect on the ritual. We thought maybe it was a symbolic gesture.
No. It is no way just symbolic. Arcanists excel at condensing their experiences into symbolic representations. Signs, totems, elements, these are primitive symbols, and some are sources of power for Arcanum. At least that's what the Foundation's textbooks tell me. That's why arcane skills can only be enhanced by mediums that align with their symbolic nature. Precise materials are required when creating soft discs for each incantation. if the incantation symbolizes the first circle, and if we were to create a physical form that could be mass-produced for everyone, will that form have to be a circle too?
Oh, I should have thought of this. The simplest things often hold the deepest meaning, as always. So, the first circle... What could it be? A wheel? A piece of rope? A pendulum? I spent too long on the wheel and the bearing, not realizing there was something more promising. A circle can also be seen as a knot with no crossings. An unknot. This could be a variation of a closed curve. A knot. Knots were how the ancients of the Incas and Chinese collected data and kept records. But which knot is it exactly? The Jones polynomial of the trefoil knot is t plus t cubed minus t to the power of 4. The figure 8 knot is t to the power of -2 minus t to the power of -1 plus 1 minus t plus t squared. While the cinquefoil knot, t squared plus t to the power of 4 minus t to the power of 5 plus t to the power of 6 minus t to the power of 7. I could go on all day. There are 165 different knots with 10 crossings, 9,988 knots with 13 crossings. But which knot is the code referring to? +1, -1, +2, -3, +3, -3, +2, -1, +1. Of course I would hear these digits instead of anything else. The scroll transcribes the truth into a format I can understand. So it must be based on a mathematical system I already know. I have all the knowledge needed to break the code. Just need to follow my instincts and pick a system. And the Jones polynomial is the first thing I could think of. Right. The second 3 I heard sounded different from the other 3s. That 3 must be the constant term of the polynomial. Then if we use this 3 as the origin, like a number axis, the left side is the coefficient for the negative exponents, and the right side is the coefficients for the positive exponents. Eureka! This string of coefficients is the shorthand of a Jones polynomial. If we assign the 8 coefficients to the 8 corresponding exponents in a Jones polynomial, we get its true form. T to the power of -4 minus t to the power of -3 plus 2t to the power of -2 minus 3 times t to the power of -1 plus 3 minus 3t plus 2t squared minus t cubed plus t to the power of 4. A knot with 8 crossings. See, Vertin, Apiron did give us the answer. The key we've been looking for, the most profound secret, the language of the divine. No sound or text is needed, just pure structure, the very form of the essence itself. It is a beautiful shape, a simple knot.
A knot. Great. Now there is only one step left. The verification. Did you hear that, Madam Lucy? Can you help us verify the authenticity of this knot?
Of course. I have paid close attention to the discussion. This polynomial produces a single unique knot. We can now tie a knot to test it.
Madam Lucy? Is the signal dropping? Madam Lucy, can you hear us?
I can. It worked.
주문의 코어가 마침내 완성되었습니다. 감사합니다. 주문 코어 부분이 완성되어 모든 과제를 성공적으로 해결했습니다. 이제 해결해야 할 일은 조립과 양산뿐입니다. 이번 폭풍에 대한 연구가 원만하게 마무리되었습니다. 또한 현재 주문 코어 명칭을 모집하고 있으니 관심 있는 제안 부탁드립니다. 현재 제출된 제안은 다음과 같습니다. 37 루시 476 절대 보편 R 동력 폭포 면역 장치 촌스러워 시간이 안 맞아. 이거 괜찮은데? 누구야? 이거 괜찮은데? 이거 괜찮은데 이제 4시간?
I never thought it would be the Timekeeper and the Aperon Arcanus who'd solve the problem. But now even humans can cast this ritual.
라우나 차하 뭐지?
Indeed. The knot is the physical form of the ritual we were looking for. Surprisingly, the numerical code yielded practical results. I thought it was necessary to report this to the Timekeeper's organization. It was her contribution. But it did not go well.
Forgive the interruption. What's a knot?
I will be glad to answer your question. Knot theory is a branch of algebraic topology. In mathematics, a knot refers to a connected closed curve in three-dimensional Euclidean space that does not intersect itself. They can also be described as shapes in three-dimensional space that are homeomorphic to circles. Knot theory focuses on the entanglement and configurations of closed curves in three-dimensional space, rather than the curves themselves. Since all closed curves are homeomorphic to circles, they can all be topologically categorized as circles. A knot equivalent to a two-dimensional circle is called an unknot, and...
I don't mean to question Laplace's expertise, but this approach may not be the best solution for widespread implementation. The concepts are complex even for us, let alone others. We can't expect to give an advanced math lesson to every individual under these circumstances. Doing math before the storm. Nobody's got time for that.
그래서요? 뒤지기 쉬운 배우던가.
As it turned out, presenting a technical report was much too premature. We should have a complete and official report once the immunity gear is produced.
Maybe you can change your approach the next time you report to the Foundation.
I simply gave them honest answers. But this solution is deserving of widespread implementation. All we need is a piece of rope and tie it end to end. And spend 3 to 5 minutes to make this knot. This can be done anywhere, at any time, by anyone using any type of cordage. The oldest, fastest, and most basic ritual, the key to braving the storm, is a knot.
Why didn't you tell the House of Integratus? I'm sure they would have funded us generously.
I will make sure to put it in my interdepartmental report. But at this point in time, the knot only functions like an incantation. It is not suitable for widespread use until the research on the side effects and the converter are complete.
In any case, I've completed all the tasks you assigned me. My last plea is, please never put Ulrich and I on the same team again. I'm surprised that you're not in the lab. Something bothering you? Wait, don't tell me you're charging here.
Excellent job, Researcher Adler. You have proven that you are keeping the locations of public outlets in Laplace in mind, which is a positive sign for your resocialization. But I am powering up to reach my optimal condition, preparing for what is to come. The Scroll of Apeiron, the final piece of the puzzle, the key to minimizing any negative effects caused by the incantation.
Wow! The designers on artificial somnambulism could use some of this inspiration. Look at the clouds, painted with a syndrome of colors and interrupted by a glorious streak of rainbow. It's truly a masterpiece. Funny. They're flying towards the headquarters out of instinct. Maybe they can sense immunity zones. These little beasts would make for a good study. But I'm not in the mood to take any prisoners. Fuel and ammunition are running out. Huh. Maybe I should storm the Vice President's office with them. But other people might get hurt there. Never mind. Dive into the lake? But the splash might wet the scroll. Wait, isn't that...
Miss Lilia, this way.
어딨어? 여기 있었구나.
Ha! Good timing.
Enemies intercepted. Ally landed successfully. Miss Travis, the Elitiaus are all ensnared in vines.
The winds of triumph sweep through the woods. An excellent flight, Miss Lilia. We will take it from here. Come, everyone. We shall vanquish our foes with the aid of the woods.
Program activated.
I can hear the
Loading.
Check my destination.
The light that illuminates all.
It could be found.
Charging.
Isn't that?
Eliminate target.
Oh, there's a bubble. It is, I can hear it.
Loading.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant. La charme de Bobby's
Barrage.
The curtain has fallen. The Special Operations Squad is ready to go. Dr. Kakanya, are you really going to stay here?
Don't worry about me, young Missy. This won't be goodbye forever. Besides, I have already provided all the help I can, right? I made Isolde show us the ritual and kept her under control, and now you've figured out how the ritual works. To test its results, you will need a couple of volunteers.
But you heard the report from Laplace. The possibility of surviving the ritual is nearly zero without the converter and the scroll and...
Nearly, they said. But not surely. Plus, where else can I go? I was born and raised in this city. This is where I came from, where I lived and where I belong. This is my whole world. I despised the maggots under its golden surface, and fought for the justice and fairness in our society. But I also cherish every detail of this city, from the intricate carvings on the theater columns to the dirt trodden by dockworkers. All of these things made me me. My family, my friends, my people, and my operas and culture are all here. I never once thought about leaving this place. I have never thought about destroying it either. Being washed away with it would be a just punishment for all my sins.
I wish I could be as brave as you are. See you, Miss Clara.
Hurry, ladies, before any of us turns into one of those exquisite paintings. Sorry, but the headquarters is too far for the teleportation disc from here. You'll have to bear with us smelly old grunts for a little longer.
Goodbye, Miss Marcus. Sharing this era with you has been an honor.
Is your birthday approaching, Doctor? I made this for you. Turquoise and topaz, just like you and your eyes. Please accept my blessings, Doctor. May your life be filled with joy and contentment, and may your courage guide you through all that comes your way. You are worthy of all the beauty and goodness this world has to offer, and I will hold you in my heart and in my prayers forever. Süße Träume, Frau Dittersdorf.
Madam Lucy, any progress on the research?
와 26이 끝이 아니야. 마칼은 존재하지 않아.
아니,
그렇다는데?
용준이 하기
오케이,
싫어.
우리끼리 할게.
오케이.
난 자러 갈게.
안돼.
에헤.
아니 근데 님들 이 시간에 잠을 잠? 신기하네.
뭐야, 아직 10시 반이야?
어.
1시 반쯤 된 줄.
아 안돼 안돼. 이거 스토리만 보고 자야겠다.
안 된다.
얘네랑 놀아면 또 1시에 잘 거야.
아니야. 우리를 믿어.
야, 이거 샬롯도 이거 지금 땅캐로 만들어놨네.
Believe us.
근데 좀 이상하다. 이건 적용 안 해야지.
뭔데? 이뻐?
아니, 그러니까 이쁘긴 한데 뭔가 퀄 자체가 떨어진다고 했나? 뭔가 찰흙 같아.
찰흙. 폴리곤 덩어리.
예스.
아 맞아. 용준이 어제 우리가 했던 그 맞추기 용준이 시켜봐야 되는데.
뭐?
애니 이름 맞추기인데 너가 있었으면 많이 맞췄을 것 같아서.
시면 심동력.
당장 해보자. 뭔데? 어디서 가면?
칼바람 말고 그거나 하자.
그래, 그거 가자.
난 라이엇을 켰단 말이야.
괜찮아.
들어와.
나도
어디서
롤
하면
켰는데.
빨리 들어와.
뭘 롤 켰어?
그
한 판만
칼바람을 막칼 하고 마지막으로 그걸 하고 가자.
그래.
아,
딱 좋네.
미식이네요 하자는 거네. 미식이네요 하자는 거네 이거 완전. 근데 굽기가 2분 하지 않으면 어떻게 할 건데 니네?
2분 이지랄.
2분 하게 있지 않았어요.
저는 고기의 익힘 정도를 좀 많이 신경 쓰거든요.
예병.
맛을 보아하니 이건. 야, 들어왔는데 우진이가 없는데? 아, 껐다 킨 거 아니야? 껐다 키고 있구나, 쟤. 쟤 되게 안 좋은 순환골이야. 롤을 끼잖아? 그러면 롤을 다시 꺼야 돼. 플러스 컴퓨터도 꺼야 돼.
어지러운.
여기